Can't go wrong with the bullhorns on the fire truck, especially coming from a Texan. I can tell you right now, I immediately gravitated to this truck. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh man, that's where it's at right there. If we only had a station for it. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. It's Monday. Monday is upon us. The weekend went by way too fast. It went by so fast. It's like the blink of an eye. But you know, the good news is that it is Emergency Monday, and we're back at it with more EmergeNYC gameplay. I hope you guys did have a good weekend. We're back in Brooklyn, and we're on Ladder 120. This is a truck I just found the other day. I did not know this truck existed. I don't know if it's new or if I just didn't notice it or what, but I found 120, and I love this truck with the bullhorns. It is awesome. Now, I've heard of 120 in real life. I've told you guys a million times, I am not a firefighting expert. I'm not an FDNY expert. I know very little about it. I enjoy watching the videos on YouTube from the Magisterium and people like that post. But if there's anything I know about the FDNY, the one truck that I am very familiar with is actually Tower Ladder 13. So with the bullhorns. From, I don't know, maybe the west side or something like that. I don't know, but I am familiar with that truck because it has the bullhorns and the horseshoe on the grill. And so from that truck, I became familiar with this one, 120, the other truck with the bullhorns. And I think they're just absolutely awesome. I think that's one of the greatest things about the FDNY equipment is how they personalize and customize the trucks to the house. So I think that is really super cool. So we're in Ladder 120, or Tower Ladder 120, I should say. And we'll see about taking a few calls in this truck. Time to roll. Just got our first call. It's going to be a car fire. We're going to go roll up on it real quick. I think 214 is on the way. It actually called Tower Ladder 111, but we'll say they're not available or something, and maybe 120 is going. I don't know. I don't really know how all this works as far as like who goes or how we could apply these off-map trucks, because this is an off-map truck. It's not based on the map. So that's the downside to it, but it's just too awesome of a truck not to take out. It really just is. All right, we need to get this pulled up so I can see the map. All right, get the trash truck out of the way here. That would be a cool fire to have. A burning trash truck. I've seen a video of that. It's a while back. I think it was another Magisterium video where they had a garbage truck on fire. And the thing that kind of I thought was kind of odd about it was that they were like cutting the side open to get to. Oh, I remember how that went down, because at first I was like, why didn't they just dump the trash out on the road and put it out that way? But they couldn't. Something happened to the hydraulics with the truck, so they couldn't dump the trash out, and so in turn they had to, let's see, that's one way. We're gonna go down the other block. They had to cut a hole in the side of it with the K12 and try to put water in that way, which really didn't look very successful to me because the trash is so packed in there, right? Like, it's really, really packed in there. And it looked like a difficult fire. It really did. Now, I have heard of them sometimes, like dumping the trash out on the street and putting it out that way, which would be really, that would be a sucky job to put it back in there. I'm sure they use dumpsters and front end loaders and stuff. All right, let's see. 214 should be there already. All right, Mr. Corvette. Unless you want your car taken out, you need to get out of the way. There we go. It's raging, right? Look at that. It's going really good. Not much use for a tower ladder here, I'll be honest, you know, but the truck will do, or the engine will do most of the work. We'll block traffic at least with it. There we go. All right, let's hop out. Let's get started on this real fast. Just a quick, easy fire here. Nothing too crazy. You know, the cab's part is like, he's gonna be melting his paint off the car sitting there like that. All right, let's get this guy hooked up. And let's grab our trusty hydrant wrench as usual. The firefighters should have a tool belt with just the hydrant wrench on them because it is very important. Like, you can't get to the waters if you don't have the hydrant wrench. All right, let's go ahead and get you started. We'll drop you right beside. I've got a very good routine as far as doing this stuff. Like, I have to go by the routine every time. In the tack line, we'll get 3 links, should be fine. As far as that, let's stretch you out over here. Dude, seriously, if I could jerk him out of that car, I would. He needs to get up off of us a little bit there. Get that. All right, so I think we're good. We're ready to apply some water, right? Get that going. All right, let's get going. That pulled down. There we go. Nice. It'd be cool one day if we could like pop the hood and the trunk and stuff, kind of like how you see them do. They pop it. I think sometimes I've seen them do it with a Halligan maybe, and then they prop it open with like the Halligan or an axe or something like that, and spray water in there. So that part would be cool. Maybe one of these days. It's fun to dream big, right? We about got this and done. I don't know what happened to this. Looks like they just pulled off on the side of the road. Their car maybe was acting up on them. They pulled off, and next thing you know, it caught on fire. There we go. I think we're good. We'll let the smoke dissipate a little bit and see what we got here. I saw a car fire as a kid once. I'll never forget this. Saw a car fire as a kid once. It was at a grocery store, and the car was on fire in a parking lot, and the mom came out and was just screaming at the top of her lungs about her kids. She had left her kids in the car. This was years ago. Years and years ago, where you could leave your kids out in the car and it wasn't a big deal. She left her kids out in the car, and she thought they were in the car, and it was horrible. She was like just out of it. And it turns out that bystanders had got the kids out of the car. What had happened is they'd found some matches, and they were playing with matches in the car and dropped it on the carpet, and the car caught on fire, and that was all she wrote. But you know, it could have been a really bad situation. Could have been really bad. Luckily no one was hurt, just a lost car. But then the grill here, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Looks like this car over here, they're lucky, no damage to it whatsoever. You think it might melt the paint off or something, but we lucked out. A little bit inside here on the interior for good measure. We're steaming so much there. I think we pretty much got this. We want to thank everyone for all the love and support on the channel. We're still growing. We're getting closer to 700 subs. This is like the best month I think I've ever had. Yeah, it is. By far, the best month I have ever had. It's been absolutely amazing. It blows my mind, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I'm glad you're enjoying and hanging out with me and watching videos and stuff like that. I plan on doing more. I plan on doing some more stuff, hopefully in the near future. We'll have to see how it goes, but all right, I think we're good with this one. Let's go ahead and get all our stuff put away, and we'll call this one clear. All right, let's put all that away and get the hydrant taken care of. We'll do cleanup today, since it's kind of a quick cleanup. We'll do our cleanup. All right, got you off. Grab that. Put you back. Put the pump off. Nice. And put you away. Close the door, and we'll send 214 on their way. Let's pull the menu back up. Good firehouse, dude. Y'all go. Back at it. Nice. All right, we'll jump back in 120. We'll see if we can catch something else. Maybe another little quick call. All right, busy day in Brooklyn. Just cleared this call. It was a false alarm. Now we got a report of another fire in a store this time. Let's get down there and see. Hopefully we'll have a fire going. We've had a lot of false alarms, but I guess that's part of it. I've always kind of wondered. It would be cool to see a call log for some of the FDNY units and see what exactly they respond to for the day, for like 24 hours. What is 24 hours like for the FDNY? Not as a whole, I'm just talking about like just certain units. You know, an interesting one would be Rescue 1, for instance. Or Tower Ladder 13, you know, to see like how many calls they get in a day and what they're comprised of, you know, what are the calls. All right, y'all, let's get out of the way. We should be right here at it. I think it's gonna be this grocery store right here. Yes, okay. The grocery store is on fire. All right, let's stop here. And I think what we're gonna do is grab 214 because I wanna do the lay-in feature from the hydrant down there at the end of the street. So let's do that. Let's jump in 214. And we'll bring them out. Sweet. All right, should be just a few blocks down, right? Looks like it. Take a few wrong way streets here, but we'll be all right. Let's come in from the north, and then we can lay in a line from this hydrant here on the corner. It's a really nice feature. I love that feature. I think that's awesome. So now you could do like maybe, I don't know if you could do a reverse lay. So I think what we're doing here is basically a forward lay, right? Like this would be a forward lay, and a reverse lay would be back to the hydrant. If I remember that correctly, I don't know. Either way, we're going to do it. Let's select 214, hit lay in, and it should drop our line and connect it up. Yes, it did. Nice. All right, let's go. That is so cool. That is like the coolest thing ever. I love that. Love it. All right, we're here. All right, now let's pull some more line off the engine here. There we go. That should be good. Connect you up. Now the only thing about this, you know, single player is that we still have to grab a hydrant wrench and run all the way down to the hydrant to I haven't figured out a good routine for that, for laying in. I mean, I guess, well, no, we can't really do that. You can't cut it on. That wouldn't be realistic at all. I was going to say you could go ahead and cut it on while you're here, stop, getting ready to lay in, but that wouldn't be very realistic. So either way, we got our supply going. All right, let's get our attack line real fast. We'll get it going, and then we'll start getting some water on this. Upper nozzle over here by it. I was reading up about the AI the other day. That seems very interesting. I'm really intrigued. I hope that works out. It sounds like a really cool deal to be able to have AI firefighters to help you out as far as the single player stuff. So I'm interested. I'm really intrigued by it. All right, let's go ahead and get some water on this. Let's get our air going. There we go. Let's do first person view. There we go. Looks like a vacant grocery store or something. Like it looks like it's seen better days. I think we're good here. All right, yeah, I think we're getting a good knock on it. We are. This is gonna be quick work. I'm up in the ceiling panels here. All right, let's keep pushing forward. I think we've got it on the run, right? We've got them where we want them. I think we actually put it out. That was a quick knockdown, no doubt. Head up here. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we've got that. I think we've got that taken care of. At least it looks that way. Let's get our air off. Air helmet. All right, looks like we still might have something burning in the back there behind the wall. Let's go ahead and grab a hook, and we'll start pulling that stuff out. See if we can get to it. Well, actually, it looks like it's gone now. We'll pull it anyway. We'll see. I don't know if this is a destructible building anyway. Not really certain on that. I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think this is destructible. It looks like just a small fire in a vacant building. That's what I'm gonna chalk it up to. This place, like, it did not burn as bad. I think it was already kind of this way before we got here to the fire. So yeah, it looks like probably some bums or something were up in here and started a fire. Maybe some meth heads, crackheads, drug addicts. Something was going on. Someone was up to shenanigans in the vacant building and set it on fire. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Tower Ladder 120. It's an awesome truck. I love the look of it. Can't go wrong with the bullhorns on the fire truck, especially coming from a Texan. I can tell you right now, I immediately gravitated to this truck. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh man, that's where it's at right there. If we only had a station for it, that would be nice. But it's still cool to have it on the map. With all that said, we'll catch you guys on the streets of Brooklyn next time. Peace.